Narwhals swimming through the... Wait, I'm sorry. That's the wrong show.
Causing a commotion. No. Wait, what?
That's the wrong show, Jen. That is the wrong show. I apologize, everyone. It's Sunday night. It's late for some people. Not really for me, but it's late for some people. It's Jen. It's a very sad day.
It's a very sad day.
It's the Total Divas season.
Yeah.
I'm not coping very well. But all right, hold on. Before we do this, want to talk. It's Sorgatron Media takes over Pittsburgh Wrestling because we distribute the best in independent professional wrestling around the Pittsburgh area. You got the International Wrestling Cartel, which I believe just filmed a cage match last night. Sorg was plugging it all over his Snapchat and his Instagrams and his YouTubes and his Facebooks and everywhere. He may even be on Tinder. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. There's also Vicious Outcast Wrestling. There's Renegade Wrestling Alliance, the RWA, where they sometimes use co-hosts of the Wrestling Mayhem show as foreign objects. And there's also Prime Wrestling, and there's also a bazillion, 9 actual number of DVDs from all those promotions and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can see some big stars from WWE, Ring of Honor, TNA, NXT, Lucha Underground, all over the place. Exactly. Lucha.
Which I still haven't seen an episode, but go ahead.
That's another topic for another podcast. That's another topic for the midweek war. Anyway, go to PittsburghWrestling.com. You'll be able to find everything you need there in the world of independent professional wrestling. If you're tired of what you're looking at on the television, give Pittsburgh Wrestling a chance. That's not a new hashtag. It's just something you should do. All right. Now, Jen.
Mike.
We had 2 episodes of Total Divas last night. How did you handle it?
It was a lot of divas.
It was a lot of divas. And I have to say this, before we get into what we liked, what we disliked, our favorite parts, the first thing we open up with the season finale is waxing pubic hair.
Yep.
Really set the tone for this episode.
Yep.
Really set the tone for the episode. And I was kind of surprised that they actually, that Rosa just, actually, I wasn't really surprised that
How
Rosa
were you
just
not
dropped
surprised?
out. Yeah. I was surprised that they showed, like, the actual waxing being done.
Yeah.
And I was a little disappointed in Alicia Fox and in Paige that they didn't do wax on, wax off.
I thought Paige would have done that.
Slightly disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, all right, Jen, since we had 2 mind-blowing hours of Total Divas tonight, you give me one thing you liked from all of it, I'll give you one thing I liked, and then you got to give me another thing you liked.
Gosh.
I know.
Man, what did I like? What did I like?
It's almost like I'm Manager Jonathan right now.
He's a dick.
We'll get to that.
Hashtag divorce.
Hashtag Eva and Jonathan Divorce Tour 2015. Anyway, what was one of the things you liked tonight, Jen?
I kind of liked that the stupid Bella brother texted a group selfie to his sisters that was supposed to be sent to his wife.
Yes.
Now, okay, dumbass.
Now, what kind of variety of selfie was this?
Oh, nude. Looking in the mirror. Hey.
It's a good. It's really too bad that he didn't send that to Mark Carano, because then Brother Bella and Seth Rollins could have formed the new version of the Dicks.
Seriously. The Smoking Guns, part 2.
Oh, that's so much better than my joke. Oh, brava, Jen Carlins. Brava.
Thank you, thank you,
Brava.
thank you, thank
Brava. Bella and Bart, the
you.
smoking guns.
You know,
Oh,
it
that's so
just
good.
it just comes down to, okay, let's just do a little public service announcement here. Quit taking pictures of your junk and stop texting them, Michael.
Wait, what?
Stop it!
Hold on. Hold on, I'm just sending you a picture.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Ah, that's a joke. That is a joke.
But you know what? Just stop. Just come on, kids. Stop texting, you know, inappropriate pictures.
So wait, Jen, are you telling me that you've never sent Mr. Carlins an inappropriate picture? Of yourself, not of Dean Ambrose.
Or Seth Rollins.
Or Seth Rollins. No, you sent that picture to everyone.
I sent that to my mom by mistake.
I know you did. But you've never sent an inappropriate picture?
To Mr. Carlins?
Yes.
No.
Okay. I cannot make the same claim. Not to Matt, but, to people I was...
Why are you sending pictures to my husband?
Well, he gets lonely sometimes between the midweek wars, so he misses me, Jen. But
Whatever.
yes, do you want to do a formal PSA for the no dick pics?
No dicks. No, don't, just don't do it, because it's just gonna. I mean, you meant to send it to your girl, and you send it to your sisters. Now, what if you sent that to Grandma?
I'd be impressed if Grandma had a cell phone that could see pictures.
True, but do you want to kill Grandma?
Oh, and the quote for this episode: Jen Carlins, do not send dick pics. You could kill your grandma. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So moving on from there, I'll say one thing I liked about the episode. The episodes. I actually agree with Eva Marie about something.
Her husband's a dick.
No, just like for the entire lifespan of this show.
Yeah.
I have hated Eva Marie.
Oh, everybody has.
Yeah. Even when they really, really want us to feel bad for her, I can't, because I know she's kind of an awful person.
Right.
But this is the first time that she's actually approached something like a rational, functioning adult.
Not a little kid.
Not a little kid. And I was really kind of shocked that before, doing something, she was like, oh, wait, maybe I should ask the people that pay me a shit ton of money before I go and promote another product. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure Dolph Ziggler will be promoting Pornhub.
I know. No, because she did. When they were in that meeting, she said to him, we need to run this by WWE first. And he said, no, it's two separate things. Well, no. Looks like she was right. Dipshit.
Yeah, and they are really lucky that WWE actually, records all of this footage so they know exactly what's going on. So I'm sure on some level they approved what was going on.
Right.
But at the same time, if that wasn't happening, she may well have not gotten a courtesy call and may have been like, hey, you're promoting things that aren't for us when you're out injured? Congratulations! Yeah. You can do that full time now because you're fired!
Yay! Oh.
Well, no, that didn't happen. But I'm saying it could have.
It could have.
Well, I mean, let's just say if Layla did that, Layla would probably be fired.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for arguments.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually, this was the first time in the whole series of Total Divas I actually didn't mind Eva's decision-making skills.
No.
They went largely ignored because pretty much every decision Eva's made should be largely ignored at this point. Except for this one, because this one actually made sense.
Totally.
Yeah. All right, so Jen, what's another thing you liked about this week's episodes?
Um, we got a lot of Paige,
We did get a lot of Paige.
and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it, and we got Foxy too.
Can I just say, Paige literally running into her boyfriend's mother's arms in a leaping hug is probably my favorite thing ever.
That is pretty good. Also, her sitting on the couch and saying, "I'm with child."
Yeah.
The look on his mom's face, I thought she was gonna drop dead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's great to play jokes on parents like that.
Oh,
It really is. No, all right. Little funny story about Mad Mike here. During college, I went on a trip to Vegas
Oh.
for my school. I was on the newspaper, and we had a convention down there. And I had brought my girlfriend because she was also on the newspaper. So she wore this like just random ring. I don't even remember what it was for. But we wanted to fuck with our folks. So we were taking a whole bunch of pictures everywhere, right? And I was like, hey, you want to really mess with them? And I took a picture in front of the Bellagio fountains, holding a ring in my hand down on one knee, and we each took a picture of it with our cameras.
Uh-huh.
So we each had a copy of it. And this was back in the days where you actually had to develop your film, boys and girls.
Oh, that you had to actually wait a week?
Yeah.
Or at least a couple of days?
Yeah. You had to actually develop film. But it was really funny because it took so long afterwards, I forgot about the joke.
Oh, man.
So I gave the photos to my folks to look through. And they're like, what the hell is this? I'm like, oh yeah, gotcha. No, don't worry. It's all good. But isn't that funny? They're like, no, that's not funny. It's pretty funny.
That would have been fun. That's funny how it happened, though.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good. But
I applaud you.
So yeah, we got a lot of Paige. A lot of Paige being awesome.
I like how she wears her merchandise. Just hanging out.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, she's wearing her Think Again sweatpants. I'm like, good on you, Paige. Good on you. Because, I'm going to say, they look super comfy.
They do.
They look super comfy.
They do. They really do.
All right, now, the second thing I'm trying to... What we wanted on Raw that we never got. The meeting of Nattie and Grumpy Cat.
Yeah.
I liked it because you could tell out of all the people and all the experiences Nattie's had in her life on this show,
yes,
this is the biggest deal in the world to her.
Oh my gosh.
This is like if I met Michael Jordan personally, or if Jen Carlins got to sit on Dean Ambrose's lap. Like that, I think that's the equivalent. See, look at the face right now. Look at the face. She's just,
what?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, but Nattie was so excited to meet Grumpy Cat, and I'm just looking at it, I'm like, Nattie, it's a fucking cat. It has no idea what's going on. Literally no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it was kind of sad, but I think Nattie was so excited that she took Tyson into the janitor's closet
and showed him her Grumpy Cat.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Either that or tried, and Tyson would be like, no, I have a match.
Yeah.
Like, Cesaro and I got a promo. I gotta go.
Yes.
Remember, next time, Jen, when you were at Raw, tomorrow night, if you are going to Raw,
yes,
chant Tyson's wife at Nattie.
Yes.
Tyson's wife. Tyson's wife.
Yes.
Hashtag Tyson's wife.
Yes, we're at the Mr. Carlins and I were at the house show last night, and Tyson and Cesaro weren't there. They were in Brooklyn.
God damn it! They're in my backyard.
They were.
They're in my goddamn backyard.
And you didn't go.
Oh well, but I'm going to SummerSlam. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean
Slamtastic.
that doesn't mean what you think it. All right,
Slamtastic.
so here's a little behind the scenes. Jen Carlins assumes that SummerSlam means sex. I'm not sure why, but it was very confusing to me. It's okay, Jen. You can
It,
admit it's fine.
it went to be a joke, and you just didn't get it. So fuck it,
All right.
whatever.
So, all right. So we said the things we liked about this show.
Yes, we did.
Jen Carlins, what's something you didn't like about this show?
Rosa Mendez.
Oh, that's a great way to start. What didn't you like about Rosa?
Her fun bags.
I think it's funny how they're just like props. They're just kind of props that get in the way of scenes now at this point.
Yeah.
Like Alicia Fox accidentally just hit her boobs.
I know to open the door.
Yeah, like.
Or going to jet ski. Oh, I had to pump them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, Rosa's reaction when Brie kissed AJ was amazing. You can tell the happiest person in that locker room right there was Rosa Mendez.
I've been trying to kiss her for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she was saying that about both of them.
Probably.
Okay, so one thing I didn't like, and we're gonna get into this right now. The award for season 3 of Total Divas, the quickest person to go from 0 to fucktard. Congratulations, Bradley. Congratulations.
Yay!
Oh,
That dude.
wow. All right, so let's look at Bradley's arc over, let's say, the 35 minutes he was on screen. Okay, so he and Paige had been friends with benefits, or in Paige's terms, they were fucking.
They were nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
There's nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Wow.
It's
Well
a slug.
played.
It's a slug.
I know.
It's
I know.
a slug.
I'm aware.
These kids
I'm aware. I'm aware, R. Carlins. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
I believe I. Okay, what?
No, because then we get into pissing on kids, and that doesn't work. So anyway, Paige and this dude Bradley were friends with benefits.
Yes.
He is apparently in some band
That I've never heard of.
Neither have I, and to be honest, I didn't really like his singing. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But, and it seems like since your very first episode on the show, Paige has actually seemed like the most honest person we've seen on Total Divas. Would you agree?
Tell it like it is.
Yeah, like seems very upfront, very front and center, come correct, started on Jump Street, everything like that.
Yes.
I think it's because she's British. But like Paige specifically said, like, yeah, he's a fuck buddy. Bradley didn't really see it that way.
No.
It seems in the first episode, Bradley wanted to really be in a relationship and really be with Paige, which, again, don't blame him. Paige is an awesome girl, but at the same time, you kind of have to respect her wishes. You would think.
You would think. He was almost as creepy as the guy that told the girl it puts the lotion on its skin when it's told. It was almost like he wanted to wear her skin like last year's Versace.
Okay.
That creepy.
I don't know if it was that bad, but I'll take your word for it as a woman.
It was that bad.
Okay. But Paige had some commitment issues, and again, there's also nothing wrong with that. She's 22 fucking years old. I mean,
she's still young.
People have commitment issues now. Like I have them, obviously, clearly. But anyway, like it doesn't matter what age you're at, you can have commitment issues.
Right.
But so she talked to him, and then they decided to date.
Yes.
Which is fine. Good for them. Love conquers all. Fast forward to the next episode.
Blip, blip,
They're,
blip, 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 blip.
they're dating a month, all right? Now, Jen Carlins, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Within the first month of dating someone,
Yes.
what are certain things you should probably tell a person front and center if you plan on being in a relationship with them? I'm
If
going
you
to say if you have kids,
and if you were married before.
and if you were married before, and if you have, like, a disease
Well,
of
yeah,
some sort.
that's
But, I mean, just, it should be put out in the open.
within, yeah.
Within reason, obviously, but,
Yeah.
yeah, apparently Bradley doesn't feel like that's a thing that he wants to do.
And his sister sang like a canary.
Mm-hmm. Because his sister, like most people, assumed that within 1 month of dating Jar, he might have mentioned it.
Think.
He might have mentioned it once or twice.
Yeah.
And Paige, in the first episode, called him a pussy because he couldn't deal with Paige saying, "No, I just want to fuck." Again, nothing wrong with that. Then, Paige essentially called him a pussy again for A, not mentioning that they were thinking about moving in together.
Right.
2, not essentially telling Paige that he wasn't ready to move in together.
Right.
And 6, not mentioning he was married before, especially when Paige told him some really personal shit about a past relationship.
Right. He kept it all in, and she let it out. Yeah.
For about the 35 minutes he was on screen, Bradley went from 0 to fucktard really quickly, and I mean, you gotta commend him for that, I guess. He got some good promotion for his band. I'd love to hear if that song he wrote for Paige was actually written about someone else.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure it probably was.
It's probably written about his mom.
Or about the chick he married.
Oh!
Bam!
Bam, bam!
All right. So yeah, enough of that asshole. Jen, what's one other thing you didn't like on this week's Total Divas?
I don't know. I can't think.
Oh, come on. If you want me to go first, I can think.
Yeah, go first.
Okay. Nattie's mom.
Oh my gosh, she shaved Nattie's kittens.
All right, we went from shaving pussies to shaving pussies.
No, those
I mean
odd.
both of those in the literal sense of the word. First of all, Nattie, stop trying to get marketing deals for your cats.
I'm gonna get my cat a manager. What?
just don't get a manager, Jonathan.
Man, those cats would have made some bank.
All right, I said this on the Twitter. If any pet on Total Divas is going to become famous,
Josie.
Exactly. See? I didn't even have to tell Jen Carlins. She knew.
I knew.
She knew.
I
It's
love
Josie.
that dog.
It's gotta be Josie. Josie's fucking adorable. I also would have accepted
Sure.
Rosa Mendez
No,
as a pet.
I'd kick it.
Wow. Okay, breaking news from Jen Carlin. If Rosa Mendez was a pet, she would kick it.
I would. I'm sorry.
All right, now, so Jen, your last thing you didn't like, it's Jonathan, right?
It's Jonathan.
Yeah.
That dick. When he's talking like this, and he's like this, and he's like, what about you? I have a bunch of pent-up aggression. You don't want this, you want that. Well, you know what? You're a fucking husband, so suck it up and take it like a man.
Also, it's not really that difficult to see that Eva is like that.
Right.
Like, I picked up on that first fucking episode of the show.
Well, she wanted to get married. She didn't want to get married. She wanted to run away. She didn't want to run away.
Mm-hmm.
She ran away and didn't do it, and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You kind of get what you pay for at that point.
Right. Right.
But all right. So So, do you have a quote of the week for this week, Jen Carlins?
From the show, or can I make it up?
You can make it up if it's in the spirit of the show.
Oh, it's in the spirit of the show.
Okay. Are you waiting for kids to leave so you can curse?
Maybe. I don't know why my oldest is still awake.
He was watching Total Divas.
No, God, no. No.
Maybe he was singing the Narwhal song.
Narwhal, narwhal, singing in the ocean, causing a commotion. Anyway.
Yes.
I gotta go back to the dick pics.
Mm-hmm. Just everything about the dick pic, like all the cousin reactions. The cousin reaction.
I would have done this. I would have done the same thing.
See, the thing is, it's not like she showed it to strangers.
No,
She
they
didn't even
probably
show.
all took baths together.
That's exactly
As
my
a
point.
kid.
Or they probably work out together at some point.
Yeah.
You go to the gym. You shower. You
Yes.
change out of clothes. I'm sure it's not something they have. Granted, Nikki and Brie probably haven't seen it before, not since they were kids. But I'm sure those cousins have seen it because the Bellas look like the broingest of bros who ever broed a bro. Bro.
Woo, woo, woo.
You
Yeah.
know it. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, just don't send pictures of your junk. just say no to junk.
Wait, hold on.
Just say no to
Hold
junk sending.
Okay. Wait. Well, how about just say no to dick pics?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean, I like to send my junk places. I don't, more of a door-to-door service, but anyway, I think my favorite quote was I don't know why this is sticking out of my brain, probably because of who said it.
Mm-hmm.
Nattie, who is so anti anything that Paige did that was like lesbianist relationships, anything like that. Just as
Yes.
soon as Eva comes back, she's like, "Wow, your ass looks really great."
And rubs it.
Yeah. I don't know. And also, Alicia Fox was crushing it this week. Between the honest talk with Bradley Dickhead,
Ugh.
the bumping into Rose's boobs by accident.
Yeah.
Like, Alicia Fox was just crushing it across the board.
Yes.
All right. Now, Total Divas left us on a cliffhanger, Jen.
Oh yeah.
Cliffhanger. The Bellas are saying they're not going to come back to WWE when their contracts are up.
That's right.
Do you think this is bullshit?
Yes.
Me too. Yeah, I really think. I mean, Nikki's still the Divas champion at this point.
Right. Is she going to lose it at Mania?
I don't think so. The rumor is that it's a tag match and that the belt isn't even on the line. So, but given that this was recorded around Survivor Series,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're gonna re-sign at some point, maybe for less years.
Yeah.
Maybe with a little bit more freedom in their contract so that they can pursue other stuff.
Yes.
And also, I don't know why becoming a parent automatically means you can never wrestle ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie has had 3 children.
Yes.
And is still the baddest bitch in the WWE.
Word.
Like, no question.
Somehow, her and Triple H make it work. She did tell me, though, that Saturdays are family days.
That's awesome.
That neither herself or Triple H plan nothing. It's
Okay.
just,
I would imagine there are a few Saturdays where that's not the case.
well, like this past weekend.
Yeah, and maybe, the Saturday before pay-per-view. Oh, I forgot there's one other part of the episode that we must talk about.
What?
Daniel Bryan was talking about writing his book.
Oh, when they were trying to have sex?
Yeah, the first time apparently Daniel Bryan.
Why was Sheamus petting her head?
He never said head. he apparently Daniel Bryan said Sheamus was petting a naked Brie Bella.
Just,
I don't know about you guys, but now I kind of want to see Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus again. Like, I want that to be the storyline. Like, but the whole story
you
is
pet
Bryan.
my wife!
No, it's Bryan saying, you tried to cock block me the first time I slept with my future wife. And then you pet her while she was naked. What's up with that, fella? Let's settle it at WrestleMania.
No.
Yeah, no. I can't wait to read Bryan's book, and I can't believe I almost forgot to bring that up because that was just shocking. Oh no. Oh no, did Jen freeze? Oh no, Jen froze. Alright, well, because Jen Carlins has seemed to be frozen at the thought of Sheamus petting a naked Brie Bella, I will sign us off here. You can follow me at MadMike4883 on the Twitters. You can follow her at Jen Carlins, 1N. And she just texted me that her laptop died. So I'm going to wrap it up. This has been Season 3 of Total Divas. We will be back. I don't know what our schedule is going to be like, how we do this, but we are going to do Seasons 1 and 2 of Total Divas. They're on the WWE Network. So you can watch along with us. We're going to talk all about the introduction of Eva Marie, what the fuck happened to JoJo, anything under the sun that we can possibly think of. And basically, if you want to hear us talk about stuff that isn't about Total Divas, like if you want to hear me complain about Impact, which I will at length, tune in Tuesday nights on live.sorgatronmedia.com, where it is a night full of podcasts. At 5:30, you have the Rambling Movie Minute with Sorgatron, Malengo, myself, and our new co-host, Ashley. And this week, we're going to be talking about Chappie. We're going to be talking about Alien. We're going to be talking about Short Circuit. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. After that, you got the Awesome Cast, where Sorgatron and a random host of hosts, because I never was going to be on Awesome Cast this week. Sorg sometimes doesn't know it was going to be on Awesome Cast this week. Sometimes people just show up. But they talk tech, and they talk a lot of really interesting stuff. And I do believe there's even something in this week's show about Pornhub. I'm not positive on that, but Sorg posted a link, and it sounded really fascinating. I tune in to hear what that's all about. And then, after Awesome Cast, you got Bobby F. J-Town, Chachi Says, Sorgatron, and sometimes the Riz on Boss Battle, where they talk about video games, new and old and new, and arcade and VR and pinball and everything under the sun. And then you have the main event, folks. You have the Wrestling Mayhem show with Sorgatron, myself, aiming to please Riz, Bobby F. J-Town. And this week we have a very, very special episode of Mayhem Mania. It's going to be the Patreon in the Bank, where our Patreon subscribers, which you can become one if you go to WrestlingMayhemShow.com/Patreon. You can become a donator to the show. You only have to give $1 per episode, and then you can change our WrestleMania Mayhem Mania card. You can fuck up any match you want. It'd be great. But yeah, then after that, you got a nice little dessert in the Indie Mayhem show with Eamon and Sorg. They talk about indie wrestling, and they'll have a guest on. I don't know who the guest is this week. You can go to sorgatronmedia.com to find that out. But yeah, they have a nice little interview. They talk about different indie feds around the country. And yeah, they have a really great time doing it. So for the absent Jen Carlins, whose laptop died, I am Mad Mike. We'll see you next week on Total Divas Retro Wrap-Up. And in July for season 4 of Total Divas. Girl, bye.